Hi, I'm Eric Peacock,
And my name is Christopher Hodgen.
and we're here today with some keys to success that will not only get you an A in the class, but a 5 on the AP exam. Whenever we get a timed writing, I always just take 5 to 10 minutes to just plan out whatever I'm going to write. If it's a compare-contrast, then I just list out the similarities and differences that I know. And then once I have those down, just a short list, then I just start writing and see where the pencil takes me.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But if you're like me, sometimes what I do is I just start writing to begin with, and things will come to me while I'm writing. So with compare contrast, I might not have a list set out, but as I'm writing, I'll think of things that were different so I can get as much time as I need. And that's just something for me. You can do the list if you want. You can just start writing. You can do something completely different from that. But those are a couple ways that really might help you out before you're done writing.
Right, and the most difficult essay for me this year was the CCOT. So, I mean, really, if you have no idea, patriarchy. Go with patriarchy every time.
He's not wrong. The patriarchy, pretty full during all of world history.
Always a continuity. I mean, definitely for this one, communication is really, really important. If you go home one day and you and your partner end up doing the same thing, and then you come to school, imagine how that would look because you're supposed to have a bunch of stuff done and then you have like 1 or 2 things done.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. Everyone needs to know what they're doing, and you all have to have something planned out before you start working on the project. So first off, in regards to power notes, it's a really bad idea to start the day before they're due. Trust me, it doesn't work out well for you.
Yeah, I mean, we've both done that before, and really, once you start really early on in the week, you get a little bit done each day. I mean, they're done before you know it.
That's true. Oh, sorry for interrupting you, but yeah, it really gets done super quick if you just work on it a little bit at a time.
Yeah. So going into a test, it's definitely helpful to know the material, but if you ever come across a question that you're just like, I have no idea, just start eliminating answer choices that you know cannot be right because some of them just don't make any sense. And I mean, if you see something that says the Mongols were really nice guys, then you know that you have to cross that out. So just get it down to 2 and then you have a 50% chance of getting it right.
Yeah, that's super helpful. And also on other things where you can't do that, because I know there are questions like that, sometimes throughout tests, there will be certain questions that answer other questions. So when it says, were the Mongols nice guys? Maybe you don't know what the Mongols did, and you're between, were they nice guys or were they bad guys? Well, later there might be a question that says, when the Mongols raped and pillaged blank, 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 you know they're not nice guys. You can cross that out now. So that's one of the 2 ways that can really help out on tests.
Yeah. In regards to studying, I mean, we were both in psychology this year, and we learned that it's really important if you study over time, not all at once. Don't cram the night before. Definitely get a lot of sleep the night before, actually. Really, what I do when I'm studying is I just look at a little bit each day and kind of make sure I know that for sure so that if any question about that appears on the test, then I have it.
Another really important thing is to drink a lot of water while you're studying. It sounds a little bit weird. You're not going to remember things as well if you're dehydrated, and staying hydrated will improve your memory, will improve your study habits. I promise it helps so much, and it also helps with staying awake. So if you're having trouble studying at night, possibly, before you go to bed, drink a little bit of water before then, and that'll help you stay awake and active until you need to go to bed.
Definitely.
That was true.
Well, for this question, there's really no right answer. I mean, they're basically one and the same. The class is heavily reliant on the textbook. So when you're taking power notes, you really want to be paying attention. You don't just want to slack off and just write stuff down because the teacher isn't really grading them or something like that. You definitely want to pay attention because if you don't pay attention while you're looking at the textbook, then how are you going to know it when you're on the test?
That's 100% true. The textbook has everything you're going to need. Your teacher is there to teach you and to also help reinforce the things you've learned from the textbook. So you need to be paying attention to what you read, and after you read it, you should try memorizing it. And if there's something that you need help with or you don't really understand from what the textbook has said, or you just want more information on, that's when you need to ask your teacher. Your teacher's there to help reinforce your learning. Well, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed, and I really hope that these get you that A in the class you've been looking for, or possibly that 5 on the AP World exam.
Yeah, definitely. Good luck, guys.